morning everybody, another day in Malaysia, and I just arrived to Selangor area of Sunway. This is actually the Sunway Geo Avenue Mall, and I'm gonna explore today something where I don't remember if I've been, maybe I've been once, but outside of Kuala Lumpur. Actually this one is not the Kuala Lumpur city anymore. Anyways, this is still metropolitan area, but it's Selangor. And more exactly, I'm gonna explore today Port Klang area and surrounds. What is there? Also over here is just at the beginning very nice looking coffee shop. It's called Flower Girl Coffee. I'm gonna meet my friend. He's just had a breakfast in this restaurant. Okay, I'm gonna make a video for them because they are very happy here. Yo, what's up? And this is the local food, ayam goreng and stuff like this one. This is like a nasi campur actually. You can find many interesting stuffs here, and here. Here we go, so many dishes. Hello. Very nice. On eggs. Everything looks very good actually over here. And little desserts actually as well. Alright, this is it. Morning situation. Alright, the situation is like this one as we arrive to the Curry Island, which is obviously island. This is not the continental Malaysia, but it looks like, because we are crossing only small bridge. This is like about, I don't know, half hour for the Port Klang, 1.5 hours from the Kuala Lumpur city center. Not so many people coming here to making videos. This is very local place. Obviously, Curry Island right now is popular for the palm oil plantation. Previously for the rubber plantation. You can find some rubber plantations around here, also cacao plantation, but mostly about the palm plantations. And on the way there are just straight roads and so many palm trees where they're making the oil. That's the one of the huge corporation. Here we're gonna explore area today of the Curry Island and the Port Klang in general around, but especially Curry Island. Also, Curry Island is popular. Orang Asli from Malaysia, the native tribe coming from the Curry Island. Macquarie or something like this, it's the proper pronunciation. So very interesting, something different. As I've been so many times in Malaysia, especially in Kuala Lumpur, I want to show you in the next upcoming days something a little bit different, something what most people don't showing you. Also, the container ships are over there. They docking here if there is no space in the Port Klang harbor, which is the biggest in Malaysia, in this Port Klang outside the Kuala Lumpur. They docking just on the ocean, just over there. An interesting fact. Okay, now is the mission. We are trying to go to the place where not sure if we can, but let's see. My friend brother gonna organize it perhaps, and there's the nice bungalows, but let's see if we can get inside. Meanwhile, that's how does it look like inside here. We have to go 5 kilometers on the roads like this one deep inside to show you the bungalow. So this is very interesting shot right now. There is the truck overtaking the truck. The one carry the fruit, palm fruit, what is extracted into the oil, what another truck is actually carrying already. So this is lucky shot for you. And this is the middle of the oil palm plantation like. And this is how does it look like inside the palm plantations. Basically you have just only palm trees, quite a lot of palm trees everywhere, just simply that's how does it look like. Never been on the palm plantation, so this is very first time for me to be here. And there is the truck going with this whole entire fruits over there. Okay, so this is the palm plantation, and the front and the middle of the palm plantation, like 5 kilometers deep inside of nowhere, of the middle of the field, there is the Haters Castle like this one. The story is quickly, as I know, as the company who owns this palm plantation is the British owned corporation, and one of the highest managers here who are coming from the Britain, obviously they request to build this one because somebody has to live here, and they also fly by the chopper because it was too hard to drive here long time ago. Now the roads are okay, but that's the briefly story of this place. Basically you have a little road, palm trees everywhere for every palm lovers, little lotus pond and the Haters Castle. There is even gardener you know, trimming the grass. That's why it's the noise. And the house looks actually pretty impressive. It's like a castle, literally, not just the manager's house, which is the concept of manager's house, but this is like a really nice castle. And not sure if somebody stayed there or not, but they're really taking care of the property. Well, this is like not many people showing you that, that's for sure, but pretty impressive. Really nice place. On the middle just of the palm tree plantation, basically. Palms looks like this one. No fruits, but hopefully I can show you the place where there are fruits. We're gonna try to figure out if we can get actually inside, because it's very nice property. I would really like to see, but well, not sure. Let's see. All right, guys, I just arrived to my brand new residence in Malaysia. Officially, I'm moving to Kuala Lumpur, to Malaysia in general. Just kidding. Also, the story about the helicopters and all of this is not 100% confirmed. That's maybe only the story. But the place overall is nice. I have a beautiful patio here. I can park my car. Nice place. Now this house is considered as the heritage of the Caris Island, and that's the briefly history of this place. Start from 1920s. Really nice building and whole property. Really nice is they keep it all this nice and clean, as they didn't let this fall apart. It's over 100 years old house. Basically that was the manager house, as you read the story, and there's the one of the house where the workers were living, and there were many actually people who were working on the plantations. They used to living in the small houses like this one. This is the huge tree. This is like over 100 years old tree. Maybe even older, and obviously you can only hear the sounds of the nature here, because this is just literally middle of the palm oil plantations. Basically, quickly, that's the palm trees. They must be fruit. They cut the fruits, they pressure the fruit into the oil, and they sell it. That's the simply how does it look like. I hope so. There are not many snakes. I believe there must be snakes somewhere deep inside, but yeah. And they obviously are, all of the trees are planted. And quickly, if you're interested, the palm oil plantations and the palm trees, they have a productivity of 5 years. After 5 years, they have to cut them off and they plant the new ones. There are so many propagandas everywhere around the world, especially in Europe and America, as this is not really good. But actually, all of those palm trees are planted. They are not cut and left over. They are planted over and over again. And places like this one existed. So happy actually as I got opportunity to come to the place like this one. The first time inside the oil palm plantation. Cool. Okay, I'm going inside the palm tree plantation. I hope so there are no snakes, because there are fruits on the tree. So that's how does it look like, the fruit on the palm tree. They're gonna cut this off and they're gonna, you know, process into the oil. Just wanted to show you. There are actually no jokes. There are a lot of snakes here inside the palm plantations, palm oil plantations. The person who is sitting behind me, you may know him from my previous videos. He got bitten by the snake, so that's the confirmed fact. And also interesting fact is some of those trees can grow up to 50 years. So they are not only 5 years and cut, they can be even 50 years old. Here we go, today is my lucky day. That's the fruits, how they are putting inside the truck. That's the very hard work, by the way. The guy gonna drive away soon. That's the fruits. That's how does it look like in general. Happy to see all of this. Alright, so this is like a cultural center of the Orang Asli, the native people who were living here. We're gonna just little bit I wanna show you. That's the name of the place. This is open to public. This is like a tourist place, little bit, but more into educational, so we can learn a little bit, just quickly. So inside is like a little kind of museum exhibition of the local tribe from here. The guy is explaining in local language. Oh, that's the picture of them. They were the proper tribe. Wanted to show you. That's how they were used to living here. and they used to make the masks like this one and the wooden stuff. So you can buy something, obviously. And this is from the street. This is how they made all of those stuff using the traditional tools, and you can get yourself the huge wooden mask. And the tribe name is Mahmeri. This is how actually the proper name of the tribe. I just realized they also had the offerings, actually very similar to the Bali culture. And this is the little places where they used to live and rest. Basically, they just had a wooden, not even wooden bamboo, the constructions, actually wooden, and leaves on the roof, and they were just sleeping like this one. That was the bed. Very primitive, but that's the part of the history a little bit. And this is the basically later the little bit modern house, the wooden, just the simply wooden house with the roof. And well, that was like some times ago, and now just simply they changed into the normal looking house. There's some local kids there, and the houses with the concrete. Hello. Seems like not so many tourists. Hello. Not so many tourists coming here, especially international, but in my opinion very worth it. And this is already the richer house, because they have a pretty nice house and they even have a car, but also they loading the fruits. All right, and now is the lunch time. There are actually 3 restaurants very popular for people from Kuala Lumpur who coming here for like a getaway or just to having a good food. And there is the one is the local restaurant, one is Japanese, and one is Western. We are going to the local restaurant outside of the Kari Island already, on the mainland, in continental Malaysia, obviously. Actually, my bad, this is not local restaurant, this is a seafood restaurant, my bad. And this is Aisuka, by the way, just in case if you would like to come. This must be a great place for the seafood, because they have live fishes in the tanks. Here we go, they are moving. Oh, hello, fishy. And then they have everything, oysters, the fresh oyster. That's the prices, by the way, 23 ringgit per piece, I guess. Lobsters, and they have clams, of course, and the crabs. They are also live, big size, everything is here, very interesting. They have an aquarium with the tiger prawn, 12 ringgits for 100 grams. They are live here, they are moving. Oh. Hello. That's the live king prawns. Everything is fresh here, I believe. I'm not into seafood, but some fishy, definitely, and that's the place. All of this place, the restaurant is just next to the river. So on the other side is the Kari Island where we were, and obviously river with the palms facing it. This is very different, I'm gonna tell you. All right, the food arrived. This is the black pepper prawns, still sizzling, but look at this. They were swimming there, I know, but now they are on the plate. We're gonna enjoy. And this is how the restaurant looks around, overlooking the river directly. More dishes are coming. Wait for it. This one is very hot and very heavy. The lady is trying to open. What is it? Whoa. Check this out. That's the fish, the whole entire fish. Looks like this one. And there are also clams, of course. And that's the overall sharing table. And my plate, the fish actually looks really good. They were also fresh there. And this is the fish what we had. This one is sleeping, I think. Looks ugly, but tastes good. It's like a devil's fish or marble glory.
So I don't think I can do it.
I don't think so. I could do it either.
Way.
It's too...
Last time maybe can lah, now cannot lah.
I'm gonna tell you, it was pretty tough road to get up here, but I'm gonna show you something cool now. So there is the lighthouse, and you are moving your camera a little bit, and there is the beautiful view of the river, the palm plantation, little village, and the ocean in the background. It's so cool. Here you go, this is the view of the alley from the little bit zoomed perspective. It's really cool. And the river has ship on the middle. All right, let's go. So you have a little walk, a little bit down, and you can see actually the endless amount of the forests. This is like a horizon there already finished, and there are like palm trees everywhere, and of course the view. So cool. In case if you would like to come, Bukit Jogra here. This is the name. 120 meters above the sea level. So we are exploring the area here and just arrived at the front of Istana Bandar. This is the Sultan Palace. The Sultan used to live here for 35 years. What is unique from this place is that as there is the mix of architecture from Malay, Indian, Chinese, and Arabic actually combined all together, and that was the house, the Sultan Palace, Istana. It's really nice place. Unfortunately, it's not open. Not sure if I can walk, but this is like a little shot to show you from the perspective how does it look like. There's actually a little nice walk around. There are nice palm tree, a coconut tree, actually not the palm tree. Palm tree now you know as the making the oil, the fruit for the oil. Coconut trees having a coconuts what you can drink. This is what that's the actually big difference. Maybe some of you may don't know, but this is big difference. Palm tree and coconut tree, they are not the same two things. The same have a similar shape, but two different things. This is a little bit of the more view of the palace. And this is what I'm talking about actually, as all the mixture of the architecture, of the cultures combined into one thing, into one building. And funny thing is actually I started the video of showing you the Istana Bandara, the Sultan Palace, from the totally other side, from the backyard. This is actually the main entrance and front. It's really nice place. A little bit of the view of the building itself. This is like a main entrance like. As I said, it's a little bit of everything in this building, into this architecture. Definitely not too many people coming to these places because obviously I'm alone here. And well, this is like a courtyard here, I could say. And just a little bit show you around. Palace unfortunately is also empty inside, so you know, it's nobody living there already for many years. Little bit of the story. If you would like to read, just pause it and you can read it. Okay, let's get inside the palace. I think so I can enter. This is what this looks inside. The Sultan was living here, and pity as everything is already closed and nothing is inside. But that's some of the rooms what were here, or connecting one actually. Pretty nice inside. The palace was spacious, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, pretty cool place to visit if you have time, and if you are of course in the area of here. And this is another courtyard, a little bit smaller. The birds flying right now. And yeah, this is actually what I'm talking about, the mix of the architecture. You can see the styles. Quite a lot of little courtyards here. I can already imagine how the place will look like when the Sultan was living here inside, but at least this is what is it. Also, what is very interesting, this palace was built by the Chinese merchants. I think it's very interesting. Okay, we just arrived to the Mori Beach. Mori Beach is the closest beach to the Kuala Lumpur. So if you are living in the Kuala Lumpur and want to have a sea breeze and a little bit of the relaxation by the beach, this is the place. Quite a lot of like restaurants and everything. And I know I don't show you the water because the sun is on the other side actually. So this is the water. However, the beach is more further. This is like a relaxation area. So only stones are here in general. But overall, if you would like to walk by the beach with the beautiful promenade like this one and facing the ocean, this is also the sunset on the opposite direction. This is the place for you. However, I think if you don't have your own transportation, it will be very tough for you to get here. But if you can drive yourself, definitely this is the spot. This is it. That's actually a lot of places to have some drinks, some food. Of course, this is in Malaysian version, Malaysian edition. People camping here. There's the kites for sale. People coming to making pictures. And I'm gonna tell you, the whole day I'm making this video in so many different locations. I'm gonna tell you, as I'm definitely on the whole entire video only one Western looking person, non-Asian, 100%. There was no single one on the spots anywhere where I see. So this is all a very local part of Malaysia. Even considering as this is just like a 1.5 hour drive from Kuala Lumpur. It depends where you are in Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is the huge city. But yeah, this is it. Also, dried fish is behind me. Local vibe. And overall, that's how looks the rest area. There's the playground for the children. There's some places to buy something, some snacks, cheese tarik. This is it. This is the places.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder.
Alright, and I just arrived back to the hotel. It was quite long day, but very enjoyable trip to the Port Crank and the Curry Island and the Oil Plantation and many other things. What I believe there is not much on YouTube. Anyways, I hope so you enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow another days from Kuala Lumpur. Something also exciting is coming.